Hey there guys, it's Tina and I am back. No, I really shouldn't wear this lip color. Hold up. Hey there guys, it's Tina and I am back. And I hope you guys are doing well. So today we have another fun video lined up. So this is kind of a series that I am doing. I already posted the first video over here, so I will link it so you can check it out. And I mentioned brands that I would swipe left on. And by now you can probably guess that this is kind of a dating relationship series, but as it relates to makeup brands and products. So this time around, we're gonna talk about the brands that we've tried out, you know, we've tested it out, but only once. Like, I met you in a club and we were having a good time, you looked cute, and I hit it once and quit it. That was it. I couldn't do any more. I've personally never had a true one-night stand, but I've had situations where it's just like, I've tried it and we're better off as friends. Like, let's not push it any further because that's trash. And that is quite fitting for these brands that we're gonna mention today. So these are gonna be brands that I've probably bought one product from, or tried one product from them, or I've made just one single purchase. So I may have picked up multiple items during that one shopping spree, but it was just a one-time thing. One and done. I was over it. I didn't want to try them anymore. I was less than impressed and I don't want to keep going. So let's go ahead and jump into the brands that are one-night stands. So the first brand up for me is Glossier, and Glossier has been making the rounds. People have been singing its praises. I'm hearing so many things about Glossier, like it's the effortless, I'm glowy and naturally beautiful, and look at me looking like a model, just living my best life. Yeah. I've tried one thing from Glossier, and that was their boy brow, and I think it was the clear version. I've since done away with that. That's gone. I did not like it one bit, and I picked it up because of Danny from Coffee Break with Danny. She was raving about it, and I was like, oh, let me try it out. And I was so disappointed. I was like, what the hell is this? It had like the little spoolie, which is fine. It was clear, but it didn't do anything spectacular for my brows. I was like, this is what we're going crazy? No. And their boy brow is one of their well-known cult products, and I just didn't get the hype. And since then they've released more products. The cloud paints, a lot of people, like I mentioned, go crazy over them. Those are what, like a cream blush? I don't care. I'm so not interested in them, and nothing else about them appeals to me. Like, I haven't even looked. That's how uninterested I am. In fact, I haven't even looked their way since then. I've heard other people talk about them. I've watched review videos, and nothing like sticks out in my brain. Like, I can't name another product from them. That is how bad it is. So Glossier is my first one-night stand. Ooh. Next we have Cosmetics, which is another brand that people have been saying great things about. The only thing I tried from them was the lip mousse, the liquid lipstick, whatever that was. I tried that out because of Georgia Harris. She mentioned that that was one of the most comfortable formulations she tried. She loved it. The colors looked great on her. And I was like, all right, let me go ahead. And I picked up, I believe, like 2 or 3 shades, and what a disaster. Those were so awful on me. I didn't like the shades. The shades kind of clung to my lips, sank into my lip lines, and just looked horrible. I didn't like the formulation. Yeah, it was lightweight and everything, but it just didn't look good on my lips. It looked like pastel powder, and I was like, absolutely not. Never again. Never trying it again. And I believe I saw something released on Instagram where they were doing like a golden hour collection, and those shades, like, I saw the products, like, I barely remember the products, but they were very pale and obviously not for my complexion. So I was like, nah, I'm good. So one night stand, Cosmetics. Ooh. Next one night stand disappointment, and it's not really a disappointment. I shouldn't say it's a disappointment, but Nudestix. So Samantha Ravindal did a collaboration with them. She was one of, I believe, 5 or 6 influencers that created different nude stick colors from them. So the Nudestix are just crayons that you can use on your lips and on your cheeks, and I believe you can use them on your eyes as well. And they each did a special shade for them. And the shade I think was Freckle or something like that, but it was an orange terracotta shade and it looked so beautiful on her, and I'm like, I want to get it. And I picked up the set. So it's a set of all the sticks in there, and I believe I've used 2 out of them, and they're nice, they're decent, but nothing else from the brand has ever called my name, and the formulation just didn't blow me away enough for me to be like, yeah, I definitely need to try other things from them. And since then they've expanded beyond just sticks, because Nudestix is kind of their shtick, that's their thing. But they have a tinted cover foundation, they have like jumbo sticks for highlighter and bronzing, but nothing, like literally nothing in their lineup calls out to me and says, come get me. So I one night stand Nudestix, and I don't think I'll ever go back. Like, I'm really not interested. Ooh. Here's a big one. Here's one that a lot of people have been asking me about, because I mentioned in like my shopping blog videos and haul videos and stuff like that. Natasha Denona was a one night stand for me. So a lot of new people here on my channel are probably curious as to why I don't want to shop from Natasha Denona. And probably your default is that the products are expensive, the palettes are pricey, maybe that's why I don't want to pick them up. If you saw from my last haul video, and I will link that over there, I have no problems buying pricey makeup items, okay? I have an obvious problem, okay? Pat McGrath prices, no problem. So it's not the price point. But my very first purchase from Natasha Denona were her 2 large 28 eyeshadow palettes, which cost $239 if I'm not mistaken. And I bought them off of Beautylish when they just released. Like, before they were in Sephora, they were online only on her website, and then they finally made it to Beautylish. So I picked them up at the first launch, and I did a review video of the 28 eyeshadow palettes. And the formulation then was much different from the formulation now. And the packaging was also different. And I did a video review, I did full swatches of her eyeshadows, I did a few videos, I did eyeshadow looks, I did a review video, swatch video, I did the works, right? And my critique of the brand at that point, I still stand by it. They were overpriced eyeshadows. Like, that price point was unheard of for any brand on the market at the time. Pat McGrath had not debuted as yet, so those price points were unheard of, especially for a relatively unknown artist for us here in the United States. She may be well known in her own country, but we here didn't know anything about her. I know about Pat McGrath, and Pat McGrath is in the UK, so Pat McGrath to me is more wide-reaching than Natasha Denona, so obviously we didn't know anything about her. And my complaint is you can't expect to sell your products at that high a price point when you're relatively unknown to the wide masses, right? And I also complain about the formulation having parabens in it, because at that time it did, and parabens irritate my eyes. I've developed, I don't know when I developed it, but a paraben allergy. So if I put parabens, any products with parabens on my eyes, it irritates my eyes. I get burning like non-stop. And I even found that my brush cleaner, like my spot cleaner, has parabens in that. And if I use brushes after cleaning them with that, it irritates my eyes too. And then of course parabens had this urban legend linked to breast cancer. But my whole thing is, so many brands were going paraben free, and Natasha Denona has parabens, and then the formulation was not that spectacular for you to be charging that price. And the packaging was really basic. She didn't even have the names of the shades in the palette at all. Like, the names were literally on the box only. And now since then, she's changed her formulation to be paraben free. I wonder why you did that. She's changed the packaging to now have eyeshadow names on the palettes, printed on the palettes, or she has the inserts with the names on that. I thought that wasn't such a big deal, Natasha. And now she has lower priced palettes. So she has the smaller palettes now, less product, and they're $65, more affordable. So all the things that I complained about, look, Look at what she's doing now. Now she's putting them into practice. But back then, she went off on Instagram with one of her supporters, one of her stans that was actually harassing me on my video and leaving all kinds of nasty comments that I had to delete and block them. And they were over there on Instagram like egging on Natasha Denona and talking mess about me and my video. And Natasha jumped in and was talking mess about me too. And I was like, oh hell no. Now the thing is, nobody was tagging me, but my subscribers were like, Tina, they're over there calling you out your name. And I'm like, I know, this bitch. So I went over there, my subscribers were over there in the comments like, I know you ain't talking about Tina, like nothing I said was wrong, blah blah blah. The only thing that she could come up with is that I got where she was from wrong. And it's like, I'm sorry sweetheart, you don't have a Wikipedia page, so I don't know who the hell you are. But she was over there, and since then I have not bought another thing from Natasha Denona. And it's funny because somebody said to me in my recent haul video, they're like, oh, we know you bought the Natasha bronze palette on the low. And it's like, no, I am never supporting Natasha Denona. I am never buying her products. That's it, point blank, period. One night stand, that was it. And I returned those palettes to Beautylish. I was like, nope, you want to act up with your parabens and your foolishness and your attitude, take your shit back. And since then, never again. So there you have it. That's the lowdown on why I do not support Natasha Denona. It was a personal attack on me. Like, it wasn't something she said, it was on me. It was me. So a lot of you guys have stood by my side and refused to buy from her as well. And to me, she's still not worth it. So whatever. Peace out. One night stand. Ooh. Another brand. Who? The Ordinary. Everybody was making this big fuss about The Ordinary because they're this skincare brand that has decently priced products, and they're like single ingredient products. So they're very basic, no frills, they're inexpensive. You buy them, good, great, nice. They're available at Sephora, and I was like, all right, let me try them out. And I bought like a couple of things from them. It wasn't just one thing, but I bought a couple of things from them. They're like $6, $8, $10, nothing pricey, right? So I tried them out, and yeah, the single ingredient, active ingredient thing, okay, I get it. I realized I need fluff. I need the bells and whistles. Yeah, people say that, oh, why are you buying a vitamin C with all this extra on it? Just buy a plain vitamin C. And no, a lot of the ingredients for skincare, they work in conjunction with the actives. So even though, yeah, you're buying it for the vitamin C, the other ingredients help to supplement it and make it more luxurious and help your skin feel a lot better. And if it's drying like a hyaluronic acid, it has moisturizers and emollients in it. They act as like a sidekick to the hyaluronic acid, right? Or with your vitamin C, if it gets too chalky or drying, they add hydrants to that to play backup. So to me, I need skincare products that have a great formulation that works in tandem. I don't need a single ingredient product, and I really did not enjoy The Ordinary products. And since then, I was like, no, I'm good, thank you so much. So I tapped out. I said, one night stand, thank you so much. Goodbye. Ooh. The next brand is also a skincare brand. This is Eve Lom. I don't know if they have other, let me check it. I don't know if they have any makeup products, like color products. What I've known them for is skincare, and it's a luxurious, high-priced skincare, and they have, it's really sexy and luxurious, right? I tried their cleansing balm. That was a very popular product back in the day, and it's just a balm product that you rub on your skin. It's supposed to be your first cleanse, so it's supposed to remove your makeup and all that. And I heard so many great things about it. And I tried it out. This is Makeup by Tiffany D recommended this, like back in the day, old school. And I tried it out, and what a complete waste of money. That was so awful. It was so horrendous. I was like, what the hell is this? Which is kind of one of the things that turned me off from first cleanses, to be honest, like cleansing balms. I was like, absolutely not, because if this is how they work, I want nothing to do with it, nothing at all. I ended up returning that product, and I never looked at Eve Lom since then. But I thought I'd mention it because it was so old school, and it stands out in my mind because it was such a hyped product. And when I tried it, I was so disappointed. So one night stand for Eve Lom. Have you guys heard of Eve Lom? Have you guys tried any of the products? Like, I don't know if anybody's still messing with Eve Lom, but yeah, one night stand. Ooh. Here's an interesting one. Sol de Janeiro. So everybody probably knows Sol de Janeiro for their Bum Bum cream. Boom Boom cream, Bum Bum cream. Either way, it's this really fragrant, I think it's like, is it coconut? It's a sweet, like, I don't know. It's a sweet fragrance. It smells nice, right? And a lot of people go crazy about that cream. A lot of people use it on their legs. It gives a little bit of a glow. They think it's amazing, right? And here I go, la da 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 da, let me try it out. I smell like a dollar store hooker in that lotion. And my body chemistry is very tricky. Like fragrance on me, it's very tricky. Something can smell amazing on somebody else, and when I put it on me, I smell like lawn clippings. Like I really smell like outside, like all day long working on a farm with goats and cows. That's how I smell while somebody smells glorious. I don't understand, but I've accepted it. It's just my cross to bear in life, right? So this Boom Boom cream, I put it on and I really smell like a cheap hooker. I smell like I bought the cheapest dollar store sweet fragrance and tossed it on myself, trying to cover up my sins and bad decisions from last night. And oh my god, I just cannot. And it looks beautiful. I'm not gonna say it doesn't look beautiful and feel great. It's overpriced though. Come on, we can all admit that, right? Overpriced as hell. But I was in it for the fragrance, and whoo child, and it's funny because it's not just me smelling it and be like, I don't smell good. Somebody at work, I wore it to work one day in the summer when my legs were out, tell me what I smell like. And he was like, why do you smell so cheap? And I'm like, you know what, because I'm okay with I'm okay with my coworkers. We're like brothers and sisters, so I'm like, really, tell me the truth. And he's like, yeah, you do smell like a strip club. And I'm like, you see, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I really have just tried that one thing and done, and I've never tried anything else. Like, I'm so turned off because the fragrance is the appeal of the brand, and if that fragrance doesn't work for me, I don't want nothing else to do with it. So that was my one night stand with that brand. No, Sol de Janeiro, thank you so much for your service, but no, I don't want nothing more to do with you. Ooh. Next brand up is Ciaté London. Yes, I know. So Ciaté London started out with nail polish. So I've tried their nail polish. They had these beads that you could put on your nails too. They were fun back in the day, right? And then they diversified and started doing makeup. So with their makeup products I'm talking about, because I tried their nail polish, but we're talking makeup now. I saw them, but because I knew them as a nail polish brand, I was like, do I care? Do I really care? Not really. So I never really checked for them until they did their marbled metals. Is it marbled metals? It's their little pot pigments. Oh, so pretty, so glorious. I love those so much, but nothing else from the brand ever excited me. Like, they've done palettes and I've seen the palettes, but I've just always been skeptical, and I've like hesitated, like ooh, no, yes, no. And then they released that oh my god, Jessica Rabbit, Roger Rabbit, but that's the name of the movie, right? Yeah, whatever. Jessica Rabbit, they did that collection, and I heard such bad things about the products in that collection, especially the eyeshadow palette, that I was like, oh no, definitely not gonna get it. And then they had those gimmicky lip products, right? That was a matte lipstick, and then you rubbed your lips together and got glitter. That was such a gimmick. So all in all, I just see Ciaté London as a gimmick brand, and nothing from them ever intrigued me apart from those marbled metals. And after that, I've never checked for them. Before that, I never checked for them. So that's the one product, and I bought a couple of them, but that's the one product that I tried from them, and that's it. I'm done. I don't want to know. I don't want to try anything else. I'm good. I'm so good. There's so many other things to try that I don't need to try anything else from Ciaté London. Ooh. And then we're gonna finish up with one that might surprise you guys. Kaja. Whew, a lot of people have been talking about the little bento eyeshadow things. What are those called? I don't know. The little, you know, because they're in like a little set and then they're stacked together and then you clip, whatever the hell. All I know is I've never tried those. I don't want to try them. I tried just one of their cream eyeshadows, and that was it for me. I was like, what the hell is this? It's not good. It's not good. And I think I got that in one of those BoxyCharm subscription boxes. One of those, and I'm like, this is foolishness. I think I've gotten that color and it was okay, and then I got another color and I was just like, no, I don't want this at all. I don't want it near me. And the little bento boxes, the little things, don't intrigue me at all. And I know a lot of people go crazy over them, and yet I'm over here like, I don't care. I don't want it. I don't care at all. At all. So that is my other one night stand brand, and I'm not interested in trying anything else. Like, I'm really not. Like, nothing about the brand speaks to me. It doesn't intrigue me. It doesn't invite me in. So that's where I stand with that brand as well. So there you have it. Those are the brands that I consider my one night stand brands. So let me know what brands you guys have tried, but you've only tried once and then just gave up. You were like, all right, thank you, no more. I don't want to do this ever again. Like, they turned you off so much that you were just over it. Let me know what brands those are for you in the comments, and if you want to do a video, make this into a tag, then definitely feel free as well. And we're gonna have different versions of this video coming up, different themes surrounding dating and relationships and all that good stuff for other brands, and we'll talk about it. So I thought this was just gonna be a fun video for us to just kiki, laugh about it, and just have a good time. So hopefully you guys are staying safe, but also keeping emotionally and mentally well, because you still need to take time to find your peace and find your zen, because we all need this during these times. So I hope I can help you guys to just detach a little bit, get away from things, and just have a laugh. So as usual, I'm gonna leave, well, you know what, I'm gonna leave links to my Instagram and Twitter so you can check me out there. We're not PC over there, so be mindful of that. But until my next video, which will be very soon, I appreciate all the support and love, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.